This formula really never fails. No matter how many new zones we visit, the top long-term goal, long-term and short-term really, when you think about it, is never survival. It's never even scavenging.
With this much gear.
You'll be okay, Jennifer. It's map knowledge. Sorry, knowledge. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. That is a bedroll that I just slept in. I've got almost full condition. That's a maple sapling that I will not be leaving behind. Question mark. And across the way there, outside that cave exit, which is currently blocked by my inventory screen, is our objective. I'm going to put a few things on the ground here so that I can climb a rope. But that rope should be quite climbable in just a moment. My fire strikers are looking a little bit worse for wear, which makes me sad. Thankfully, I have tons of matches. Literal tons. Well, okay, not literal, but you know what I mean. It feels like a lot. I have a lot of stims. And I do have some extra clothes that I can drop. So let's go ahead and harvest these. I suppose I should go ahead and drink some water as well. So we'll do that. Okay. Still really encumbered. Getting up to the top of this next objective is not going to be easy. So we're also going to have to drop those sticks. I could go ahead and prepare those rose hips. That would reduce my encumbrance somewhat. I am warm enough back here, so it's like it's not entirely impractical. Oh, nice. Exactly 5. Okay. So let's go ahead and begin crafting. That does slightly reduce our encumbrance. Not a lot, but prepared rose hips are a little bit lighter than unprepared rose hips. It does seem like the weather's just gotten worse out there, which I do not love. Yeah, the main thing that's weighing me down is like all my torches. I have so many torches. So I think what I want to do is we'll go ahead and let's stand on a different spot. Alright, so I still have some torches there. This was, of course, when I needed to make sure that I had as many torches as possible on account of wandering through a cave that I didn't necessarily know my way out of. And I do have one 100% torch, which is great. That being said, I still have too much crap. Technically, since we're just going to climb that rope and maybe come back down, I could probably leave a number of these, like... I could leave some of the insulated flasks behind. Almost said thermos again. I could leave cooking pots behind. I just need to lose 10 more pounds. I could also leave that water behind. And in some ways that would make the most sense, so that I didn't have to drop other stuff. Let me go ahead and eat as much as I possibly can. I've got some cattails, and yeah, I will go ahead and put that water on the ground. Don't love the idea, but I'm in a position where I can kind of risk that, which wasn't the case a few episodes ago when we first arrived in this zone. Holy crap, what a welcome this zone gave us. I also have a ton of marine flares, which I can drop. So let's drop those. At some point I picked up some extra firearm cleaning kits too. And extra sewing kits, I can drop those. Now we're starting to look much better. So it's that classic inventory problem of having a lot of the little stuff. Now we could get rid of the sport bow temporarily. I want to try and hold on to that if I can. Only have to lose like 4 pounds at this point. Pretty wild. I can drop the water. Honestly, I don't even know where these came from. How dare you? I tuned them out because I don't expect to see them. And all of a sudden I realized, wait, I'm carrying water purification tablets. What the hell? How long have I had those? Don't answer that. Do not answer that. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and eat this carrot. I'm tempted to eat the other one just to freaking lose the weight. And honestly, I'm tempted to drop the torches on the ground too. Because right now I don't need them. So yeah, I'm just going to leave. In some ways, this is a really useful way to manage my current situation, because I'm dropping a lot of stuff on the ground, right? And I don't want to, like, walk away from this stuff and leave it behind, whether it's the sapling or any of the rest of my inventory. I want to try and remember that I've left all this stuff here. So, you know, it's not complicated. The more I leave here, the more there will be a feeling of, hey, I should probably go back for that stuff. Okay. Wow. I mean, revolver ammo is something that I could drop. What if I dropped, like, 32 of those? Perfect. Alright, now we're talking. 5 minutes of inventory management to kick off the episode. Worth it! So that we can climb this rope. Hey, there's some coal. Bit of spraying risk. Let me put that back with the rest of the coal, because when I come back for this stuff, I would prefer to have that. I'm going to go ahead and pick all this up. This is me being a little bit OCD. There we go. Dropped it all together. Didn't make much difference. I wanted it all in one pile, okay? It's the principle of the thing. Alright, our climbing spot is right across the way. Now, let's not be foolhardy. There could be woodland friends here, and I want to try to be conscious of that. Thankfully, we don't have an aurora, but it looks very much like a night where one could start if one wanted to. So we're going to be careful with that. God, I thought I saw something red and glowing over there for a second. But I think that's frankly because the sun is starting to come up. So there are very slight orange and red hues you're going to start to see. That's interesting. That actually did sound like an aurorified howl. So maybe there was an aurora while I was asleep at the end of the last episode, briefly. That's possible. Looks like I can grab some more rose hips. Oh, no I can't. No, I certainly can't. Oh, those are prepared. Where are the unprepared ones? Really? Fine. I'll just eat a cattail. How heavy is one... Alright, there we go. Drop all of them. Now we're no longer encumbered. Let's get up this rope. Ooh, that's a big climb. I have no idea where this is going to take me. But I like that we have come full circle. I like that my condition is better than it was. What's going to suck, though, is if this actually takes me somewhere significant. Like, if climbing the... There's a cave up here? Excuse me? A couple of flares. Now, see, this is interesting. Hold on. I've got a bit of fuel in my storm lantern. I'm going to use this just to look what is in front of me.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Whoa, this is going almost straight vertical. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? This is maybe a little bit of overkill. Hang on. If I go all the way in the cave, do I get temperature protection? Doesn't look like it, but it's okay. I've got a lot of extra life. So, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to put a bunch of stuff on the ground. We'll put the storm lantern on the ground because we can see right now. We're going to put the... You know what? I think I'm even going to drop the rifle because what I want to try to do is go get all that stuff that I just dropped a moment ago. It's a bit of a pain to think about it, but I think it'll be worth it. Alright, so I've got hypothermia risk. Yeah, it is going to be kind of cold here.
Cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
So we're right at the beginning of the day, which means that even as the sun comes up, things are going to be a little bit dicey. Tell you what, let's go ahead and drop all the flares, because we're going to come back for those. Now, the downside of what I'm doing at the moment is that I'm going to be quite tired, and I might even end up using a stim in this situation. Or I might end up sleeping for a bit in the other cave, the one I just came from. So what I'm going to do, if it's not super obvious, because I haven't actually said it out loud, is I'm going to go get that stuff. Or maybe I did say it out loud. Anyway, I'm going to go get that stuff, and we're just going to bring everything with us. Because I think that makes the most sense. Now I need to remember, though, I do not have a rifle. So I actually would like to move reasonably quickly across this snow. Look at that sprint time. Now I'm pretty tired, unfortunately. Sun's going to start coming up, but again, it's going to stay cold. That's just my lot in life. Now, did I keep... Yes, I did keep my bedroll, because I anticipated I might sleep here. And I think I will. I think that makes the most sense. But first, let's see if this works. Oh, the wind randomly cut out there. That was weird. Hope that's not indicative of, like, I don't know, like a crash that's about to happen. That would not be good. I might not be able to pick literally everything back up, but it looks like I'm getting most of it, which is great. Wow, that is actually everything, and especially if I take the sapling with me. Holy crap, that's everything, and I still have room to pick more up if I wanted to. Okay, good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop this right back down, and we're going to sleep for... what, 6 hours? Now, with any luck, when I wake up, the weather might be better, but with rotten luck, it'll be the opposite. We'll see. Alright, so we recovered the condition we lost. I want to make sure there's not any other coal, because I could certainly pick some up if there is another piece. Don't see any. Okay, let's still be mindful of potential wildlife. I see bunnies there, which is a good sign. I'm going to go ahead and take that as my golden opportunity to sprint back across. Because if bunnies are hanging out down here... Wait. What's that? That's a stump. That same stump has gotten me 2 or 3 times. Okay, I see wolves over there to the left. But as far as immediately in front of me, it looks like I'm home free. I'm going to grab these reishi mushrooms just on general principle. Because I can afford to carry them. Did I grab my freaking bedroll? Yes, I did. Oh, nice. That's a burdock root. I'm going to grab that. Didn't notice this. Or I might have noticed it my first time through, but I was probably too cold. The funny thing is, there's no guarantee that what I'm doing right now is actually worth it. But I'm going to trust in the possibility that this, like, upward slope really takes me somewhere where I'm going to want all that stuff. So it's a little bit of extra work. A little bit of back and forth. But I think it is a risk worth taking. Alright, now this will certainly encumber me. Let me make sure nothing else is there underneath the terrain. Seems mostly good. Okay. Let's go ahead and drink some water. That'll free up some of my encumbrance. Yeah, can't even sprint at the moment. But thankfully, because of that rest, it's noon, so it's not as cold as it was. It's cold. Don't get me wrong. It's freaking cold. But it's not as cold as it was. Where might this go?
Starting to feel numb.
If this doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to be so sad. But it would make no sense for this effortful of a path. It would be such a trolly thing on Hinterland's part to just have this be a dead end. Unless, of course, this view was meant to show us something, which is certainly possible. But this looks like a path.
Damn.
Yep, it's a path.
Freezing.
Ooh, this actually looks like it might go 2 different directions. Let's find out. I need to know. No. Dead end. Okay, there is a part of me that's tempted to go ahead and make a fire. But I'm going to climb up here. Now, interestingly enough, the path is new, but at the same time, it's leading me towards an area... Yeah, see this bridge? I've been on this bridge. So, like, I kind of know sort of where I'm going. I know where this is leading me, but in some ways, but I don't know how I would get up there, or if it's possible to. I hear ptarmigan. Where are you? Where the heck are you? Hold on. I actually need ptarmigan, so I can repair my bedroll. Okay, I don't know. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. I can't tell where the ptarmigan are, but they're not close. They might be up on the bridge. Oh, wow. Did I miss multiple paths when I was up here previously? Maybe I did. I like this, though. Again, map knowledge. It always comes down to this. I know it might be a strange thing to say. I guess I'll clarify my opening remarks a little bit while we're on the way up here. Obviously, it's a survival game. The number one objective, you could argue, is survival. But when you really think about, like, the metagame, when you think about what it means to play the Long Dark in a new zone, even more than survival skill or supplies, what you're lacking most of all every time is the map knowledge. And so the most rewarding aspect of the gameplay is like, oh, look, I found a new path. Oh, look, I found a new thing that, like, takes me in a different direction that I didn't, like, know was here. Oh, wow, I found an entire new section of the zone that I had no knowledge even existed before this moment. That's what this game is really all about in the grand scheme. When you're thinking across multiple playthroughs and not just one playthrough. Single playthrough, yeah, sure. Survival and supplies, you know, your basic survival meters, all 4 of those are what matter the most. But in a meta sense, it's the map knowledge. Always. And forever. So... Oh, what's that? The game keeps showing me these vistas. Alright, now I'm starting to get nervous because I don't know if this one leads anywhere. Wood matches. Almost shot that guy. Let's actually put the revolver away so that I don't hip fire it again. Whoa. Interesting. That's really cool. Alright, well, before we confront that wolf, what I'm going to do, since I need to get rid of some encumbrance and I need to warm up, let me step back here a little bit farther back into this cave. I'm a little bit nervous. This zone has not been too nice to me when it comes to, like, safe fire starting spots so far. I've put fires down in spots that you would assume no wind would ever get down to them, and then the wind has definitely blown them out. Now, it's only happened once, but that's enough to make me a lot more careful. Especially given how my arrival in this zone kind of went. Alright, we're going to put 2 pieces of coal on there. That'll get it nice and warm really fast. And what I'll do, just to ensure that I am able to really get the most out of this... Hang on, how's my rest looking? Yeah, I need coffee. Alright, so we're going to stand over this campfire. Alright, all of those are warming. That's brilliant. Haven't used that technique before, but that works amazingly. So I'm just going to pass time on one of those. Hot, 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 hot. Like Ruby Rod in the Fifth Element. So, yes, I just made that reference. You are welcome. Okay. Let's go ahead and drink a bit of coffee. We'll get some caloric value from that, which is always nice. So this is interesting because we're now very much full circle. And it is going to take me back into that cave. And then I'm going to have to explore. In some ways it might be good because I mentioned potentially actually using spray paint to mark the directions that I've traveled. And I might do that. That might be a thing that occurs. Alright, I do have that coffee that's warm. So I want to stay... I mean, I have the coffee in the insulated flask, but on top of that, I've got this fire warming me all the way up, and I've got the coffee that I just drank. Alright, so now that that's done, I just want to get the most out of it. Let's go say hey to that wolf. There are still ptarmigan nearby as well, so I want to try and find those. Is that a building or a rock? Or just yes. Don't love this. That's not... Okay, not bad. Alright, where the heck are you? I hear you, but I don't see you. Okay. Oh, wait, if the ptarmigan were on that ledge, I'm going to be really annoyed. Oh, there they are. I need just one of you. Just one of you. That's all I shall need. I think it's walking away from me. How dare you? You insolent bird, come back here. Where do you think you're going? Why is the grass changing color? It amazes me that this is still a thing. It's only in certain zones. Oh, hi. Oh, the wolf killed it for me. That's very considerate of that wolf. Wow. Really? I didn't drop it? Yeah, that's highly considerate. I know I hit him. Yeah, I definitely hit him. Alright, we're gonna get that ptarmigan. Honestly, I thought the wolf might be charging me. Every now and then that does happen. That, I think, is scrap metal. Yep, it is. Don't care. Alright, let's go back. Hello? Is that the ptarmigan spirit ascending to heaven? What is... You know what? You know what? Okay, it's gone. Nobody saw that. Just kidding. Everybody saw it. It's on camera. I've got a recording. That... Oh, man. I can't wait to see the comments to this one. Let's see. For inside, let's go ahead and harvest these 4 feathers. We'll need a knife to do it. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm good to go. Now this is gonna kind of suck for the all that warm beverage that I have, because I'm not exactly using it at this point, and it's just passing time. But it'll still be warm. It's not like it's gonna go away. Now the meat, I don't know if I need. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could harvest it and cook it. I mean, I guess I may as well. Just so that there's no more carcass. And maybe even potentially while I repair the bedroll, I can cook this stuff. Alright, cedar firewood. 100% start chance. You'll love to see it. So yeah, we're going to have to go back into that cave and continue sort of exploring different routes. So, and that's assuming I even, by the way, have... Alright, I do have spray paint. Good. Alright, we've got an hour and 10 minutes on this. Let's go ahead and cook. Oh, it's just 21 minutes. Okay, just kidding. We're not going to be doing any repair while we do this. But I can eat that fresh ptarmigan. And eat the rest of it. And not feel bad. Now, how much water do I have? Not a lot. So let's go ahead and fix that situation by getting a lot more. Put 1 piece of coal on the fire. Alright, now that's going to take 42 minutes. How long will the bedroll take to repair? I wonder. 45 minutes. How convenient. How utterly convenient. Not that the 100% sewing kit, like, is absolutely necessary. Nice. Alright, so that brought the improvised down bedroll up to 96% condition. Which is good. That means we got the most out of the repair. Ah, repair skill increased to 69. What a coincidence. Potable water. Let's go ahead and grab that. And I can go ahead and drink some right away. Although, I suppose what I should be consuming... Oh yeah, this is almost not hot anymore. So, here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and drink one while it's still hot. And then we'll drink that water to quench the rest of our thirst and reduce encumbrance a little bit. Now we're going to stand right up close to this fire like we did the first one. Drop all that coffee. Yeah, I really, I've said this so many times, I sound like a broken record, but I really want them to have some kind of inventory innovation for the insulated flasks. Even if it's just their own kind of slot, in a way. That would be fine. Alright, now the maple sapling would probably do well to be dropped here. But I don't suspect I'm actually going to stay here. So let's grab the cooking pots. We're actually not as encumbered as we started out the episode, which is crazy to think about to me. But, alright, now let's... I don't quite know if... Oh, that wolf just died somewhere. Just now. I heard him. Okay. Yeah, this, I think, is the far side of the path. Or is this where the cave is? Maybe this is where the cave is. I'm not sure where the wolf died exactly, but it sounded like it was... The wolf either went up the road... Alright, I'm more inclined to think the wolf went up here and died. Yeah, I think this is where the cave is. I think the cave is on the left. If it's not, then I just need to go around for a bit, and then I'll find the cave. I keep feeling like I'm hearing footsteps, so I'm not sure if there's another wolf or not, but we're going to keep going for a bit. cave right here to the left, right? No, not yet. Okay, hold on. So that means we have some climbing spots. I mean, I do want to go ahead and follow this back. I want to get a sense for, like, what these paths are. We're going to build up a little bit more map knowledge. It's not necessarily the way I wanted to go exactly, but we're warm. We have coffee. We're rested. There's not a wolf nearby that I know of. And we're in the vicinity of areas that we've already visited. Or are we? I don't actually remember seeing that particular waterfall in the past. So now I'm even more intrigued. Yeah, this actually feels completely new. Wait, no. Hold on. Does that lead to the cave? No, I remember coming back here. Did I? Ugh. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I there is so... I mean, I have been here, I think, maybe, kind of, sort of, but only once, if that, so not exactly encoded in a hard way in my memory. So let's go... It's probably kind of jarring to the people watching in the backlog, because just on account of scheduling stuff and the fact that I came back from a weekend trip to a broken monitor and, like, a microphone stand that needed to have, like, a better mounting position, the recording schedule for the last couple of weeks, last week in particular, has been really spotty, and the episodes have been kind of spread out. So, like, it might seem strange if you're watching these in the backlog, like, man, you're forgetting stuff pretty quickly, but, like, there's been some time between these episodes. I'm able to get to, like, 2 at a time. I'm actually going to do more than 2 today, which is nice. But, like, I know it probably sounds a little bit weird. But no, I genuinely don't. I have no memory of this place. I really, really don't. So I'm not sure if I'm going somewhere that I've already been. Alright, that's a cave. Which is good, don't get me wrong. I like caves. Caves are good. But I also kind of like that this is leading upward, because I feel like I need to go upward to get where I'm trying to go in this zone. I just don't quite recall if this is somewhere I've already been, but we're going to find out pretty soon. For now, though, I think I probably need to hunker down, because there's a storm threatening, but also maybe an aurora threatening. There's a... I hear more ptarmigan. By the way, have you noticed in this zone, there are ptarmigan everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. This is suddenly feeling more familiar. Or is it? This seems like an interior cave, so that's a good thing, because it'll... No, maybe not. No, not the flashlight. Wait, where's my storm... Excuse me? Did I leave my storm lantern? How did that happen? I must not have picked it up. I wonder if it was visible on the ground as I was walking away at some point. I mean, I guess I was being somewhat quick with all the stuff I was dropping. That is wild. It's okay. I mean, I have torches. And I have lots of flares. So we'll just use the flares. But, crap. Unexpected. Tell you what, let's go ahead and use... Let's use a match to light a torch. That's my 100% torch.
If I don't warm up soon.
That's really unfortunate. I'll have to go back and get that. I mean, I know where it is. Definitively. So at the end of the day, like, I will be able to go back and get it, but not having a storm lantern is kind of annoying. I've got plenty of other alternatives. My mind is blown that actually happened. I wonder if I dropped it by accident? Did I like, fat finger a key? I don't know. I don't know. But I somehow managed to drop my storm lantern. You know what? I know what happened. That frickin' ptarmigan took it. Took it and ascended into the heavens. And I'm never going to see that storm lantern ever again. I'm serious. It's gone. It's gone for all time. No, I can find it. I know the 2 locations it could be. It's probably still in the cave. Okay. Okay, this person I have been to. Yes, okay. So I'm at the entrance of the cave, I think, that I found initially. And also, this is a pretty good stopping point. This is the same situation I was in before, where it's like, oh man, like, I'm not being protected from the cold right now. What's going on? I'm confused. But this is a good stopping point. I'm going to keep traveling this direction and see where this takes me. I don't think this is literally the cave that I was in before, where I really felt like I needed a lot of spray paint. But at least this is helping me reconnect some dots as I expand my map knowledge, and maybe I might find a path that I didn't spot before. And at some point, I'll have to go get that storm lantern. But I'm going to stop this one for now. In the next one, we're going to see where this darkened pathway leads us back to, because we've already been this way at least once. That looks like a figure in the dark, and it's freaking terrifying. We've already been this way once. And we'll have to see if any other options reveal themselves as the series goes on. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along for early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges. There's the Aurora. You can hear it starting, or at least the Aurora, like, theme song. And member badges, look for the join button. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every day but Wednesday, or at least that's the idea. And comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.